Right up here, the board is not real straight. I'm not sure how much usable wood I can get out of that. This other one is pretty good until we get down to this end right down here where my finger is. That's going to all have to be cut off. As we move over to these other boards, these are all in reasonably decent shape. There are some of them that are a bit thinned out, as you can see right along this edge right here. This deck that I'm building is going to be on 10-inch centers, and I'm going to be using a true 2 by 6. So it'll be 2 inches wide, 6 inches thick. There's going to be a true measurement here. So since I'm building on 10-inch centers, and I want each stick that I cut to be 10 feet long, I'm going to be cutting at 123 inches. That should basically give me about 2 of these out of each one of these. And when I go to actually build the deck, then I will cut them a little bit shorter here and there, like maybe right in here about halfway on the 10 feet, or maybe at 7 feet, so that I stagger my joints. So that's what I'm getting ready to do, is lay this out and cut it. I'm going to do all that off camera because everybody's seen a board cut. And if you haven't, if you haven't. My board is now cut to 123 inches. It's now time to apply stickies. The stickies are 3/4 of an inch by 1/2 inch in thickness, and we want the 1/2 inch to be the spacer. We now cut the next board and set it on top. As you can see, they're sandwiched on top of each other. And we'll just keep doing this until we run out of boards to stack. Now I have enough room to stack up a second one on here. It may not look like it, but I do. And so if I need to make 2 stacks, I can. This will allow them to air dry. I have 3 boards left to cut, and let me show you when they're stickered. Here we have them stacked up. They're 144 inches long, and you see the little stickies in between the boards. This will help them to air dry, keep them from mildewing. They have been treated with a light coat of cuprinol, which will also help. Because it's been so dry, I'm not worried about either Epps beetles or pine beetles or the other borers that would normally come and feast on this wood. Normally, when you cut something nice and green like this, you got to saturate the little baby pretty heavy on all sides as soon as you get it off the mill, or the bugs will immediately move in. But as you can see, everything is stacked up nice and clean. I've got those last 3 to cut, which I'm getting ready to do. And then they'll be over here and they'll start air drying. And when I get around to actually building the porch, which will be in the near future, everything's ready to go. And I'll have a lot more wood than this, but this is just the start of it. Dysfunctional vat out.